I've been making some positive videos on anime, so it's time to get negative.
I'll dive off negativity.
This anime season was full of waifus with plenty of personalities for each person. It was a season of love, and what am I doing? Hating. I mean, I hate Komi San can't communicate. Komi San Can't Communicate is a newer slice of life anime. The plot is pretty simple as stated in the title. Our waifu here is Komi, who literally can't communicate. She struggles to say even one word. It's a typical rom-com where our other main character is as average as you get. I mean, his trope is literally being average. Which sure is grounding in some ways, but it was pretty annoying to me, since I think it would have been more interesting to pair Komi, who can speak, with an absolute Chad who can't stop speaking, for the reasons being that he's actually an introvert, but he acts as an extrovert to calm his nerves. Actually, I'm gonna go write a manga. So the male MC isn't the best, but that isn't the problem, and it's not what I'm here to complain about. What I want to complain about is the representation of social anxiety.
コミュ障とは、人付き合いを苦手とする症状、またはその症状を持つ人を指す。周りを持ちたくないとは思っていないことだ。
This intro was good to me at first. I was sitting there like, yo, someone gets it. It's about time. But then the anime started. Now, people might be thinking I'm taking the show too seriously, and you know what? You're probably right. The show is definitely a good watch, as in there's good animation, good music, and I guess funny moments.
What's wrong with you?
Or at least it's supposed to be funny. But one of the main reasons I dislike this show is because of something that I look for in every show. And that is the target audience. When it comes to shonen anime, the target is less of a matter, because everyone knows when you get shonen, you get action, you get longer animes, and just something that anyone could really watch. But when it comes down to smaller niches like romance or even isekais, there is a clearer target audience for each show. Isekais target people who want to escape reality, and a show that does it best in my opinion is Re:Zero. The show uses Subaru, who is honestly one of my favorite main characters in anime, and he connects to kids who struggle at home or school and even try to push the people closest to him away. He isn't a complete loser, but he isn't someone who's really happy with his current life. And of course he deals with isekai issues much better than most would, but at the end of the day, he's just another person who wants more out of life. What I'm trying to get out here is the fact that Komi San Can't Communicate obviously targets an audience with extreme social anxiety, and people who are generally introverted. Now, I don't know if the extreme is like a clinically diagnosed thing, but I do know that I have social anxiety. Sometimes it's worse than other times. I don't shut myself off from talking, but I'm pretty quiet, and I even get confronted for it at times. And I'll be like, nah, I wasn't overthinking about the endless possibilities of life where I might end up and if there's a chance of success, or me doing something I don't love for life and the rest of eternity. I was just thinking of food. Yeah, food. Komi not being able to literally speak a word triggers me. I've only watched it the first season and not the second that's currently airing, so maybe there's more to it and some type of trauma or clinical reason why she can't speak. But my issue is that they use the pull of, hey, yeah, you who struggles with social anxiety, look at this anime with the cute waifu. We understand how you feel. And then it's actually like, super popular girl, amazing looks, decent people who actually want to be friends with her, and she's just like, yeah. And it goes back to, yes, I am taking the show too serious, but the anime happens to use a real issue and something that I relate to. And not every anime is made to self-insert yourself as the main character, and that might not even be the case here. But when they use traits that haven't really been explored in other animes, and it's a chance for them to explain it to people who don't get things like social anxiety or other introvert-like traits, I can't help myself but become the main character. Komi herself is a very wholesome, shy character, similar to other shy girls or the shy girl trope in anime. And she's hard to hate besides the fact that she can't talk. And people hate those type of characters in general, but I'm the one to defend them. Like in Quince, for example, Miku is a great character. The girl from Rent a Girlfriend, she's alright I guess, but I don't hate her. Either way, at least they could speak. I get that the trope of the show is her not being able to speak, but to me that completely destroys the premise that she wants to speak to other people. And if anything, if you want to use a trope, at least make some use of it. For example, in Ranking of Kings, his trope is literally being like the weakest character and having actual disabilities, but there's a much deeper meaning behind that if you watch the show. Something I realized recently at a social gathering is that I do overthink. And some people might not get it, but who cares? That doesn't stop my physical ability to speak, nor does it create the aura of negativity that I imagine. People will judge you more if you don't talk. If you simply speak and try to get past that anxiety or awkwardness, then people will talk to you. It's much easier said than done, but it's better done than not done at all. You don't need to be really smart or beautiful to talk to people and make long-lasting friends. You should stop doubting yourself before even trying. And I think Komi San Can't Communicate does not represent that. The truth is, I don't hate Komi San Can't Communicate, but it's more like Komi San Can't Communicate just missed the mark that it set for itself. Either way, this anime season and the past anime seasons have been pretty stacked, so I hope you've been enjoying them. And I can't wait for the upcoming animes that people have been hyping up non-stop. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.